computer. All right, so we are starting our meeting and thank you for joining us. So we are talking about trading. We're not going to talk much about what trading is and da. And luckily you guys have done some form of trading in the past or you are still doing it now. All right, so trading, mainly if you talk about trading, people think about Forex trading, but there's a lot of things that you can trade. You can trade indices, you can trade CFDs, you can trade commodities, you can trade cryptocurrencies. But if we look at Forex trading alone, I remember when I was busy with Forex trading back in 2016, it was the end of 2016, they were saying it's a $5.5 trillion business on a daily basis. That is the amount of income that was being traded at that time when I was busy with Forex trading. And then in 2019, before the pandemic, it was sitting at 6.6 trillion. So if we move to now, we're just talking about Forex, not other things. Now 2022, we're talking about $2.4 quadrillion. This is per year. So on average, every day is still the same as in 2019. So as much as things were bad from the pandemic and stuff, we're still trading 6.6 trillion US dollars every day. But now the problem is, out of this 6.6 trillion, we are not getting anything at all, but we are buying things that have been traded. Because maybe the computer that you are using, the phone that you are using, it was imported from some other country. Your local currency was changed in order to buy that phone or that computer or that dress or whatever you're using. Okay, so basically this is what trading is all about. This is what Forex is all about. So what we're going to talk about is how you can make money, how you can get a share of this $6.6 trillion on a daily basis. So we've got a trading software, or we can call it a trading system, which indicates when to buy and when to sell. So this is a live screen. I wanted to place my trade live while we are doing the training session. Luckily, today, it was another day. I was just busy. And then I managed to secure my own system. So you can also buy your own. So what happens is, when there's demand of a certain currency or certain commodity against the dollar or against whatever, if there's high demand, then the price goes high. If there's less demand, the price goes less. So if there's high demand, people will be buying, waiting until the price is a little bit higher, then they sell and make some money. If it's going lower, then they'll be like selling. But like I said, I'm not going to be trying to teach what is trading and how to buy, how to sell, and how to do all that. So in most cases, I think we can see some candles here. Okay, I'm making them bigger in case you're watching from a phone. So they are different. There was a sell here, and then it looked like it's a buy, but the system already said it's a sell. Then, yes, it became a sell. It was still a sell, still a sell. But the candles are different. So if you've studied some candles, they will tell you that there's a hanging man, there's a hammer, there's a reverse hammer, and all that and all that. And you have to be knowing what is happening. So there are different forms or styles of trading which can actually give you some cash. Okay, but here you don't need to know any information. All you need to see is you watch when there's a buy and then you come in the market. When there is a sell, you sell. So like right now, we are on a sell trend. If we can check up here, it's a downward trend and it's a sell. So we can come in as sell. But already this sell trend started somewhere here. So to come in is not going to be too okay. So like this, you just let it go until it gives you another direction. In trading, again, you don't need to be in a hurry. You don't need to be in a rush. You don't have to be making lots of money at a very short period of time. All right. So what happens is when it gives you a signal, whether it's a sell signal or buy signal, there is a pop-up which comes like this one. So the latest one, all right, the latest one came in here. It was saying sell signal. It shows the price at which you must buy at, and then your take profit. And remember, if you are trading, yes, you can trade without a stop loss, but then without a stop loss, it means you have to be watching the computer all the time. But if you set your take profit, your stop loss, then if it's going reverse for whatever reason, then the system will block the money so you don't wipe your account out. If it goes to your take profit, it's going to take profit and that sale is going to be closed on your behalf. All right. I hope we get a signal. I'm going to close this so that we see when it's happening. I hope we do get a signal while we're talking. All right. So here we're trading the NASDAQ 100, which is a CFD. All right. And then a system is installed, which is a NASDAQ system. They call it a gold system, but it's just a NASDAQ system. It analyzes the NASDAQ very, very well. Okay, I see there's a hand up. You can unmute yourself, leader, and you talk. Or you can type.
Leader, I'm sorry to interrupt. I don't know if am I the only one who's not seeing the screen that you are sharing, because I still see the statistic categories only.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's true. I'm checking on my other device. I can't see it also. Okay. All right. I will start afresh.
Thank you.
Stop screen share. Thank you about that.
Thank you, Leader.
All right. So now we can see the screen.
Yes, we can see. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm very sorry about that one. So just a recap. We've got a NASDAQ system. It means this system knows how to analyze the NASDAQ very well, right? So these are algorithms. These are artificial intelligence systems which will be checking everything in the market, which you could have done yourself, check the news, check that, read the candles and all that. But the system does everything automatically. Then it will show you, let me just make this smaller. Okay. Even smaller. So we can see from here, there was a sell signal, there was a buy signal, then there was a sell immediately, then the sell went for very long. So there were many pips there, meaning you make a lot of money. Then this buy signal also went for a long time. And then we had another sell signal, but it was short-lived. Then we had another buy signal. Then we had a buy signal, which was almost going flat. So the pips were not that much, but yeah, there was some bit of cash. Then there was a sell signal, a buy signal, sell signal, buy signal. And then this was long also, meaning some good cash, some good pips. Then we had a buy signal. Now we are on a sell signal. So if we check here on the corner, right-hand corner here, it says the trend. Okay, I don't know what I've pressed. It says the trend. Okay, let's do this. The trend is a sell trend. And then when it's already like this, there's no need to enter the market because the market can turn at any given time. That's why I was saying you don't need to rush. You don't need to be in a hurry. You just need to wait until the system gives you a signal. So we're going to wait and get a signal. When we get a signal, we're going to follow what the signal says. So half the time, since it's going like this, we may get a buy signal. It may be a small buy signal. It can be a long buy signal. I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is a system which gets installed in your laptop, in your computer. And in order for you to utilize it, you need to be online. You need to be on the internet. So this system is not automatic. What the system does, it shows you when to buy, when to sell, as simple as all that. Then it also shows you your take profit and your stop loss. Okay, so if you put your stop loss, your take profit, then you can go, the system will do everything on its own. When it comes to trading, if you check up here, I don't know if you can see my cursor on top of this here. We've got M1. So this is like 1 minute trade. We are trading on 1 minute here so that we can see the changes. We also have a 5-minute trade, 15 for those who are traders. 1 hour, let me just click them. So, okay, on the 15 minutes trade is still on a sale, and this sale was very, very long. Imagine when you came here, you put in your stop loss, you put your take profit as the system suggested, you just relax, right? Then we've got a 30 minutes chart, still on a sell trend. Those who are analyzing, you know, you have to go and check many charts, and then you choose the chart which you want to utilize. Especially if you want to use a smaller time frame, then you check other time frames, the bigger time frames. We can see there on the 1 hour chart, it's still going down. It's still on a sale. On the 4 hour, it was some nice long tips there. And then you can also choose a day chart, which is okay. Then you don't have to be sitting on the system like on the 1 minute chart, and because it's closed, you have to come in. Once it's selected a cell like this, I don't know what time this signal came in, but since it's a day, it could have even come in the morning or even yesterday or even a day before, but it's still moving nicely on the cell. You can choose a weekly one. So on the weekly one, is now on a buy. You can choose a month. A month is still on a sale. So that's the power of this trading system. All right, so the system gets installed, you see this, you execute some trades, and then done. I don't know if we've got any questions, leaders. I'm just praying that we get a signal just now. Leaders, any questions? You can type on the chat box. You can unmute yourself and say something. If we are happy, we are happy. All right, let's just wait a few more minutes. So even the 1 minute chart does not actually take that much smaller time. It can take quite some time. But yes, the candles are filling up almost minute by minute. All right, so while we're waiting, when a signal comes, if it's a buy signal, you can just come here, press buy. It's okay. If it's a sell signal, you can just come here, press sell. But the best is to come on the NASDAQ there. You double click it. As a trader, you need to make your lot size so much that you don't lose a lot of money. I know when you, most people think about winning all the time, that's okay. But if your lot size is a little bit big, then if the markets are going reverse, then you're going to lose. So that's why in most cases, in most instances, it is recommended that you do 0.01, obviously depending on the amount of money that you have invested on the trading platform. So when you come here, that's where you're going to put your stop loss. And then here, you're going to put your take profit. So it depends now on what the signal is saying. So if it's a buy signal, like maybe we're going to get a buy signal just now. So when it's a buy signal, you just put your take profit as the system suggests. And then after putting your take profit, you put your stop loss. You can also work without a stop loss, especially if you're around. But it's always best to make a stop loss your friend, especially in the beginning. If you are like me, you don't know much about candles, you haven't done the analysis, whether they are fundamental or whatever type of analysis. So it's best to have a stop loss and you don't have to be crying that your money has been eaten too much away. Right, so I hope that makes sense. So if it's a sell signal, you sell by market or buy by market, and then you're done. So even if the kangaroos and the direction is changing, the system still says there we are on a sell trend. So the sell trend is still on. So this may go and it will still come down towards the sell trend. And I know if you are new, you say, now it's going wrong direction. I have to close. If you're an experienced trader, you know that, okay, you've done your analysis, you've placed your trades, you've placed your stop loss, off you go and do other things. So what you need is to be patient, no hurry. You simply wait. What is good with this system, you can work. So we've got a signal, it's a buy signal, right? So if we check there, we've got our buy signal at 12270, and it's moving fast. I'm busy talking. Okay. 12270. And then our take profit is on 12273. Right, so there's our take profit. And then we've got our stop loss, 12270. So which would be somewhere here. Maybe let's just leave it there. So this is a buy signal. You press buy. Done. Remember, when you press some trades, what the system does, it charges you a little bit. That's why first of all we started with a minus there, and then when it's going the direction which you've selected, it will go that direction. And again, as I was saying just now, you don't need to be doing much. Okay, I'm going to close the signals. When another one comes, it will pop up anyway. So it comes up with a sound. So this will go. We don't know how far it will go until it changes to a sell signal. So all you have to do, make sure your sounds are on, you relax and do other things. If you are on these bigger time frames, maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour, you even relax quite a lot. Because your stop loss and everything will be there for you. If you are on a 4 hour, you can even almost relax for the whole day. This one came in at what time? It was in the morning. Can you see that? But it's a 4-hour chart. It's a sale, it's still moving. Okay, so the system will move and move and move and move until it reaches take profit. Like I said again, we took a 1-minute chart for illustration purposes. You can take on the chart which you like. If you like fast money, then the 1-minute chart will be okay, but it will make you work, because after taking profit, it will give you another signal again. And after giving you a signal, you have to punch in the digits manually, just like what I've done just now. So you don't have to be buying signals from anyone. I know there are some people who are charging signals $25 a month, $50. Some were charging like $100 every month. So you pay $100 every month for a signal. Basically, they're giving you information which the system is giving you. So all you have to do is invest in the system, buy the system, own it, have it in your laptop. As long as you have internet connectivity, like we are connected now via the internet, it's okay. You'll be placing your trades, buying, selling, and the money will be coming to you. And well, sometimes it's not good to be talking about percentages, but you can make huge percentages on a daily basis. That's why if you check with some brokers, if you're doing automated trading, they'll say no automatic trading. But this one is okay. Even that broker which says no automatic trading, they won't even see what you are doing. It will seem like you are analyzing the market yourself and you are coming in at the right time. And after coming in at the right time, you are moving and then you change again at the right time. So this is the best system to have. Each and every trader or someone who wishes to trade and they don't know how to trade, this is the best platform to have on your system. All right, so we're just going to wait a couple of minutes, but if you have any questions, any suggestions, you can either type on the chat box or unmute yourself and talk to me. You're welcome to talk to me, my leaders. Okay, just an observation. We've got a buy, so it means this buy is not going to be a very long buy because we've got a sell signal there. So we are still on a sell trend, but we've got a buy signal, sorry. The trend is still on a sale, but for whatever reason, we've got a buy signal. Okay, Kelly says, yeah, it sounds nice, easy. Okay, thank you. It sounds easy to use. Waiting to hear how much the system is. Okay, fantastic. All right. Yeah, we'll talk about the price just now. Let's just watch one more signal. And then when we get the next signal, we're going to close this one and we close our meeting. So what I would like to say is now we just watch. We've got a balance of $112 here. So this account would try to keep it like this, and we push it in the next coming few days. So we'll be sharing this in the groups. We'll be sharing this with the people who want to know more. So even when we are doing some presentations, someone wants a presentation, we can send this one. We say we had a Zoom meeting, and this was an account, a live account, where $112 was deposited, and then we started trading on that day in the evening South Africa time at about maybe 7:20, 7:30 p.m. Okay, traders. Okay, my leaders. Let's just wait for the next signal. Oh, okay. Remember our take profit was 12.72. So somewhere here, so the profit is already taken there, which is 32 cents in US dollars. Because I was seeing here our balance, it was $112, but now we've got a profit of 32 cents. Okay, all right, because I was seeing now we're just sitting here. So if you go on history, you can actually see that. So it gave us a small buy signal and gave us a profit, and we managed to reach that profit somewhere here at 12.70 or 12.72. So it means, according to the analysis of the system, the markets are turning here again, possibly for another sell, because we are on a sell signal. Oh, hi, Sam. Mukubazi, you just joined us now, welcome. Okay, so as we can see, the system is still analyzing with a buy signal, but on a trend of a sale. So it's still analyzing. It gave us a profit already. So using the take profit. So it's good to put the take profit, because you can also click on just buy here. Then if you click directly here, there's no take profit. If you click sell here, there's no take profit. So always when you're placing your signals, remember to just come here, double click, check your lot size, preferably 0.01, so that you're not risking too much of your balance. Remember your stop loss according to the signal that you're getting. And then come here, add your take profit accordingly. I'm just praying for another signal just now before we call it a day. Already we spent about 40 minutes. Okay, leaders, if you have any questions, you can type on the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and ask your question. You're welcome to ask your question. You see, according to the candles, the direction is changing, but okay, so there we are. The candles were showing that, hey, we're going on a sale. So the system saying we've got a sell signal, and then let's have a look. Right, it's a sell signal. Our take profit is 122.51. So it's just very, very close. Okay, and then we can also have our stop loss and stuff. So I'm not going to do that now. For the purposes of this meeting, I'll just stop it here, and then I'll also stop our recording, but questions are still welcome after the recording. Thank you so much for attending our session.